Hello guys, it's me again, UnstableVoltage, and we are back with another episode of Sleeping Dogs. We are here back in our crummy apartment, and it has been a week or so since I've played, so I've completely forgotten what I was doing. So let's head on out and have a look and see what missions we have to do. A lot of people standing around outside here, actually. Very strange. Okay, what do we have? Let's have a look. Let's press the right key. So, we have the storyline mission or the police mission. Let's quickly do the police mission first. And that guy's bike's still here, so let's go and grab that. Off we go. Smash already. Why do I do that every single time? Okay, let's get out of here and turn around. And then we will go and do the... After we've done this police mission, we will then go and do the next story mission, which is actually kind of cool. It's a little bit different from a lot of the missions you get, but it really just helps build the story up. Although it does feel a little bit strange because it is so different from the other missions in the game. It feels very much like it belongs in something like Grand Theft Auto. So, but let's get across the intersection in one piece. We'll give that a go. Now, is this the street race one? I can't remember. This is the problem I have when I do Let's Plays that aren't blind. I end up sort of half remembering the way things go, but usually get it wrong. And then I get to a point where I get ahead of myself. I try and solve puzzles that I haven't been taught how to solve yet. I try and get to places that I shouldn't be able to get to yet, and it all gets a bit messy. Well, I'm not doing this race on a scooter for sure, but we will see what happens. So, it's a Class C car, and I can pick either of these. You'd assume that one's going to be faster than the other. I'm sure they're not, because they're all the same class. They're probably all the same speed, to be honest, but I'm not going to take the one that looks like it is made in a toy factory. Oh, just clipped her, just a little bit. I know I lose cop score for that, but it's not like I'm going to do this without hitting every single wall and bit of traffic along the way, as demonstrated. Oh, I've got further forward than I expected to there. Some nasty turns coming up. Not necessarily sure how well the handbrake works, to be honest. Especially when it's wet. I think sometimes it's actually faster just to slow down with the normal brakes and take the corner in a more sensible manner. There again. This guy's giving me a bit of trouble here. I'm struggling to actually get round. I suppose I could ram him off the road, but that's probably not going to help me out a great deal. Okay, so there's some property damage which I could have done without. But I have got in front. I was probably going a bit too slow there to worry about handbraking as well. Oh, well, let's try and keep in front as much as we can here. Hopefully they're going to get tangled up in traffic. There's a car coming from the side and knocking out one of the barriers that's been placed to try and keep us on the racetrack. It's quite interesting. I'm not saying this game's not without its bugs. I mean, despite the age of the game, it's there's still a few little things in there that you look at and think, what? But certainly doesn't spoil the game. Most of the time it's just funny. So, well, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm almost at the end, and first time. Not sure that's right. Wow, I'm confused. Oh well, I'll take it. So it's so close to getting full cop experience there, but didn't. Well, we have leveled up though, which is pretty cool. So what are we going to get for that? What can we get? Action dismount, slow motion aiming while leaping from a vehicle at high speed while armed. And recoil... Oh, we haven't got that one yet. Slow motion from vault shooting and disarming lasts longer. Because, yeah, I think melee... Well, sort of... if we class that as melee-based stuff and this as car-based stuff, the melee-based stuff is going to be more useful. So, let's stick with that. Okay, while we are here... What is that little... yellow thing? Is that the normal? Yeah, that's the cop quest, the repeatable one. So let us go and do the only other mission we can do, which is the story mission Ride to Be, while at the same time trying to keep our eye open for any collectibles on the map that we might grab, because it's much better to try and do them while we're next to them than have to come back at a later time and look for them all again. But at the moment, I don't see anything. Might come around at some point and do some more of these fight clubs. I mean, they're not particularly all that useful, but... And they do get a bit repetitive, which is something I want to avoid. But let's get on and do the next story mission.
過嚟啊嚇！誒唔好放喺度啊嚇，凍晒啦！點解你嘥太時間啊？你知啊，我 Vincent 咧就嚟同 Peggy 結婚噶啦。
Yeah, he mentioned it the other day. Congratulations.
梗係啦，到時間啦嚇。阿 Peggy 咧就係想準備啲婚禮，咁佢又唔叫 Vincent， 我會揾人車佢。咁你啊唔介意啦嘛嚇
No problem at all, Mrs. Chu.
好，咁就好啦。走啦，唔該晒啊！我要多啲雞，你哋攞多啲雞俾我。
So does Mrs. Chu actually speak English and just refuses to? Because she can understand Wei when he's speaking English.
Hello, Wei. Thanks for driving me around.
Yeah, no problem. So, where are we going?
The flower shop. I still have to pick the color I want. You won't believe how much work it is to get ready for a wedding. We've been planning for 8 months now, and there's still so much to be done.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It better be perfect. My wedding has to be perfect.
Oh, change cars. Sorry if you can hear me slurping, by the way.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No. My life, it wouldn't be a good idea right now.
Your life is why it'd be good. You have to have someone you can be soft with, too, Wei. It's very important. If you're hard all the time, one day you'll forget how to be soft. Then what will you be?
If you say so.
I do say so. You are family now, Wei. I have to look out for you, just like Winston. After the wedding, I'm gonna find something for you.
So how do you get on with Winston's mother?
She's a handful. But, you know, her bark is worse than her bite.
That I know. How about her meekly?
Ha! That's worse than her bark for sure. No, she used to scare me, but then one day, I was having a problem with Winston. He wasn't paying enough attention to me, too distracted by the bark. And Mrs. Chu gave him a big lecture in front of the whole gang. I thought she might use that cleaver on him. Ever since then, Winston's been an absolute doll. And even though she still yells a lot, I know her heart is in the right place.
You're lucky. My mother never liked my girlfriends.
I guess it's hard for the moms.
Well, I mean, you know, I used to have a thing for blondes, too. That drove her crazy. Bad enough if I went out with a Chinese-American girl, but Whitey?
Well, it's good to know she was loyal to her people.
No, she's loyal to her prejudices, more like.
That too?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm slurping, but it's actually quite a nice hot sunny day here, and I know what you're saying, he lives in England, he's, you know, talking crap, but no, it is actually quite nice and sunny and warm. We've got a lovely strawberry smoothie here, and yeah, it's the only drink you can chew, but I'm trying to make sure that I can actually speak and I don't have a dry mouth. So, let us get in here. Wasn't the best of journey, I only hit one thing, but it upset Peggy pretty hard, but...
Here we are.
So good to see you again. Welcome, welcome.
I'm here to finalize the details of the flower arrangement.
Yes.
I'm just the driver.
I'm just gonna change back and then we'll be done. Actually, there is one other thing. Black orchids. This probably sounds silly, but it was my mother's favorite flower, and now that she's gone, I was thinking that I'd love to have a black orchid centerpiece.
I'm afraid that's impossible. There are none to be found in Hong Kong.
Really? Well, I thought they had some down at the Garden Temple.
Well, yes, but they're not for sale. The other day, the CEO of Old Boy Trading wanted one for his daughter. He told them they offered Temple $100,000. They still say no. It's incredible, no?
A black orchid at a wedding guarantees that the couple stays together for the rest of their lives. Oh well, Wei, come on. We can go now.
Well, you guys know I don't like talking over the cutscenes if I can help it, but there is quite a lot of cutscenes in this particular mission, so I'm going to have to do a lot of my talking in between.
Right. Next, we need to pick up the wedding cake.
So you got a cake picked out?
Winston's in charge of that. He knows I'm very particular about cakes, but he promised I wouldn't be disappointed. I'm sure Winston will impress me. It's our wedding after all.
And your wedding has to be perfect.
Now you're getting it.
Well, there was a... Ooh. Emergency shop called somebody is stealing our wedding cake. Must be the arsehole dog eyes. Stop the
So your
robbery.
mother took you to the States?
Yeah, you know, she loved Hong Kong, but she wanted to give me and my sister a change of scenery.
Oh, were you being a bad little boy?
Bloody bus drivers. Just pull out in front of you.
My mother hoped that moving to San Francisco would shake her up. Change who she hung out with, you know?
Did it?
Yeah, for a while. But some habits die hard, you know? Some don't die at all.
I'm sorry, Wei. Winston mentioned that she passed away. I didn't mean to bring it up.
It's okay, Peggy. You know, it's good to remember where you came from and where you're going.
Hey! Isn't that a van from the wedding cake company?
Hang on.
What are you doing?
Okay.
The guy had the wrong address. Winston asked me to make sure the cake is delivered.
He's so
Action
thoughtful.
hijack incoming.
Don't scratch the paint.
But I'd prefer not to,
Wait,
but people
slow
keep getting in the
down.
way.
Peggy, if we don't catch that van, you won't have your special cake at your wedding.
What? Faster, go faster.
So, the Black Orchid at the temple.
He's not pulling over.
We've already seen that.
You're a gangster, do something.
We found
Get
it before.
out there and get him.
So we know exactly where that is.
Here, take the wheel.
Careful, don't hurt my cake.
Don't worry.
Get that van. I'll follow you.
Yeah, I just need to try and get into it.
Aye.
Ooh. Awesome. Right, where am I going with it?
Relax, I just want the cake.
What? This is my cake. Mine.
I don't know what Dog Eyes is paying you, but it's not worth it for a wedding cake.
I don't know no dog eyes. This is for my wedding. My wedding is going to be perfect, you hear? Perfect. You want this cake, you're going to have to pry from my dead fingers, you hear?
Okay. But why would you be taking it in the cake's delivery van? Not suspicious at all. Anyway, nearly back where we're supposed to be. Conveniently in a garage. Well, close
Tell
enough.
Winston I got the cake.
Wow, that's great. I'll take it right to him.
Ah, lockbox.
All done.
Thank you, Wei. Thank you. Hey, come back.
I will in a minute. Just stay there. Just shut up and stay there. There's a lockbox here. Look, now I have money. Someone just left $5,000 at the side of the road.
You know,
I'm back.
it makes me think.
Uh-oh.
The wedding just won't be perfect without that orchid.
We're going to the temple, aren't we?
I knew you'd understand.
Okay.
Do you have
Off
any
to
family
the
here at
temple
all?
we go.
No, not anymore.
Well, you're wrong, Wei. You have family. You have us.
Thanks.
No, I mean it. I know Winston's work can be rough, but it makes us a family, too.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Man needs brothers, uncles, and sisters, too.
Help me with that soft side.
Don't laugh. It's very important. You know, I could probably set you up if you want. You're a good-looking man.
Thanks, but I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I wouldn't want it to reflect poorly on you.
Uh-huh. You're still playing around, huh? Let me know if you ever change your mind. I know some nice girls.
Yeah, I was trying to practice my handbrake turning. It was going okay for a little while. And then not so good. But the temple's quite a distance away here. But nonetheless, we shall get there. At least I shouldn't spend too long trying to find it, because I know exactly where it is from before. And obviously we did come across it earlier on in this series.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Get a rope from the shack. Okay. Ow. Now I can see another health shrine in here. I thought I'd already got the health shrine that was in here. Because we did come here before, didn't we? And we went round and we found all of the shrines. That's strange. Maybe there's another one I missed.
What are you doing here?
When energy flows among flowers, we are all everywhere. I am here and not here. I love flowers.
Ah, brother. So true, so true.
What an idiot. I love how the tattoos aren't giving anything away. Right, let's go over there and get that health shrine. Can't believe I missed that when I was here last time. We got enough for an upgrade yet? No, need another 2. Oh, we're getting there, So yeah, these guys aren't really hostile, but they do kind of challenge us every now and again.
You don't belong here.
What is belonging, brother, when we're all part of the same cosmos?
Such a simpleton. Well, okay, so we know where they are. It's at the back of the temple. But it's not directly at the back of the temple, is it? We have to go kind of up and around because it's behind those rocks over there.
Hey, who are you?
Well, who is anyone? When we are all each other, part of a single great organism that never dies.
Ah, brother. So true, so true.
And then we just jog on, and nobody cares. Right, well, the Black Orchid's right up here. At least it was earlier. So, we can sprint now. I don't think anybody can see us. There we are. Let's grab that. And then the moment you touch it, you get spotted. And I've got to fight my way. I've got to fight my way through a load of monks. Ow. Okay, I'm just going to wait for you to attack me and just counter, because clearly... clearly you've got some, like, elite ninja skills that I don't. Ow. With a wooden sandal. Okay. Let's get out of here. He's not going to be the last of them. There we go. Little shortcut. Not actually sure if it was a shortcut. Oh. Damn. Right. Do I try and take them all on, or do I just run? Because there's a lot. Probably not worth fighting them. Don't know if I'm going to benefit too much from it. And we are out. Let's just go and get in the car. Before the police arrive.
You got them? Oh, Wei, thank you so much.
How can I say no? Peggy, do you have any Winston's clothes in the back? I don't think these robes gonna make the right impression.
What do you think about this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, lose the cops.
Hiya.
If it would have let me drive off when I got into the car instead of waiting around to change clothes, I would have gotten away from them much easier.
Winston is not gonna like this.
Well, that wasn't my best driving, was it? Right, let's...
Don't scratch the paint. Oh my god.
We're being chased by the police. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna take them out. I think they're okay.
Thank you, Wei.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure.
Let's
You're
get her
gonna be
back
my
in one
sister.
piece.
The least I can do is help out with your wedding.
Your mother would be proud of you.
I hope so. Sometimes I wonder.
No, I can see it. Life isn't perfect. It never is. You have a good heart.
Peggy,
Nope. I know. Women's intuition. It's the same with Winston. He talks tough, but underneath he's a very caring man. That's why I love him.
Thanks.
That's the secret. You do what you have to do, but you always remember your family. Remember the people who love you. Then you'll always be happy.
There we go. Got all the conversation out of the way, which I like to do.
Thanks for being so helpful, Wei. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Sometimes this wedding thing stresses me out. There's so much to get right, and you only get one try.
Don't worry, Peggy. It's gonna be perfect.
Oh, it's so nice to find someone you can really rely on. I can see why Winston likes you.
Oh, well, I'm going to call that productive. We got one of the police missions done, and we got one of the triad missions done, one of the lengthier ones as well. So, quite cool. Don't expect to get much experience for either of those, because if I'd have stayed and fought all of those monks, I'd have probably managed to get like another level from the triad stuff. Probably should have done that, but oh well, never mind. I'm not too bothered about that. Did we get anything else from it? No, nothing at all. So what have we got left to do? Just the wedding, really. Well, I know that is going to be a bit of a lengthy affair, so I'm not going to do it on this video. There isn't really an awful lot I can do other than running around looking for stuff. Is that guy spoiling for a fight? Really? 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 Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyway. Yeah, keep walking, pal. As I was saying, it's going to take a little while to do this next mission, so I'm going to do that on the next video. So once again, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been productive. We've got stuff done. We've found a couple of secrets that I missed before. And we're really starting to get into the story now. The whole thing with Peggy is quite important. That ambulance just actually spawned in the distance about 3 feet off the ground and dropped to the floor, which was also quite interesting. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. So until then, thanks for watching. I've been Unstable Voltage. This has been Sleeping Dogs, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.